Hi everybody, welcome back. I feel like it's been forever, but we're going to be playing Disney Dreamlight Valley today. I'm super excited. I have not played really offline much, so we have a lot to do. I remember unlocking Mike and Sully, and I can't remember if that was on stream or not, or if that was off stream, but that's the last I have, and I have so many characters, and the Rift in Time I still have not done. There's just so much to do, and so little time. And not to mention, Mulan and Mushu just come out, and I have not unlocked their door. And there's an event with Inside Out 2 characters going on right now, and I have to collect some memories. Like, ugh. I feel like there's just so much, and I just haven't had time. But let's go. Excuse me while I have to update my game again. Eventually, I'm gonna get myself together. Don't you guys worry. Is that it? That is it. Okay, perfect. Lovely. Love it. Looking great. Is our camera fine? Alright, it's fine. Look at us. Alright, let's check our mailbox. Oh, I appreciate. We have codes we have to claim, or they're going to expire, and I'm going to be big angy. Oh, there's my anxiety squirrel. It's like perfect. Me as an animal. That's me. Right there. In the corner. Let's get the shop updated. House Toy Barn. Oh. Small pink wings. Oh, they're so tiny. Fireworks display. Oh, Slinky. I kind of really want that, but I don't have the money for it, so we're just going to keep it. Nothing really too interesting going on. Let's go to settings, help, redemption code. So there's a lot of them. So we must first find them. I should have had this stuff ready, but y'all know me. When do I ever do stuff on time? Where is the one? I have, okay. So it is the I-O-22024. Yes, okay. So there's that one. Now, there's 9 of them. So, if you guys do not know what the codes are, I don't know if you guys can read them, but that is what they are. Okay, so let's do cap locks. F-O-F, S-O-U, F-F-L-E. Excuse me? F-O-F, S-O-U, F-F-L-E, 24. Claim. Perfect. F-O-F, workout. Perfect. F-O-F, insurance. 24. Perfect. I feel like I've missed out on this so much. So I'm glad we were able to get these ones this time. Okay, F-O-F. Thanks. 24. F-O-F. Snow 24. Right, snow. F-O-F. Prank. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. 24. Successful. Successful. And last one. FOF. Fish 24. Perfect. Okay. I know. Oh my. Okay. Memory Mania. Oh, look at the bracelets. Okay. Thanks for participating in the Memory Mania inspired event on our social media account. Find your rewards to help us uncover the hidden memory attached. Of course. Festival of Foolishness. Pranks need energy too. Souffles. Gaston's workout equipment. Oh my god. 25 and 25 will take it. I might not have enough space. 10 and 10 of the shards. Always love some moonstones. Snow sculpture shenanigans. Another 150 moonstones. We'll take it. Beautiful flowers. Let's collect the gems. I know I didn't collect the flowers, but I don't know if I have enough space for them. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, so we need to... Oh, there's so much going on.
So many dreams come true.
Oh, thank you. She's so kind. Okay. Alright, now we have to... Fly.
Woohoo! Yeah! Yes!
Let's see if we can buy these.
Oh!
Could use a few more sleds around here.
Well, that's what you think. Alright, let's just... Of course. Let's just actually put stuff away for once. Okay, I need a red. Wrong red. I need dark blue. And diamonds. Any others? I have so much iron, it's not even funny. I have a lot of gold too. I take my time and look, because Lord knows I rush through it so quickly. Let's see if there's anything in here. No, that needs to go with her. No, put this over here. No, the buttons aren't there. I just want to make sure I'm keeping everything straight. Okay. Let's do this one. Or rocks. Is there any coal? There is. There is a red flower. Dirt. I probably shouldn't put the rope in here, but that's okay. Sort some stuff real quick, because I'm prone to forgetting stuff if it's not right in front of my face or around the same things. 2 fish, a recipe, and then I have buttons. See? Okay. Now go to food. No, I don't have that one. And basil. Okay. Let's go to wheat. sugar. I don't know if I have space for all this stuff or not. I'm gonna try it. I do. One apple. A few bananas. Ooh, bananas are completely full up. And coconuts. Okay. So, next level. I think that's it. Too much stuff. Oh, of course not. Why? Okay. Please stop. Running into everything. Alright, let's go up one. Three. It's the fishes. Catfish. Pebbles. Sand. I want to believe they're all on the same floor. Would I be right? Probably not. But I'm gonna hope I am. This is not the floor I'm at. Since I'm here. No, this is just mushroom flowers. I was like, wait a minute. I meant... I'm gonna go to... Okay, yeah, this one. Oh. It's not all on the same floor. At least those two weren't. I was like, I don't think it's 6. But these two are on the same floor. I need to keep these with me. That's just for food. And then I have 2 more things to put away. Funny enough, those are on the same floor, so we'll go put them up there and level 3. Feel something crawling. Flowers, blue and pink. Keeps flashing. I'm just waiting for it to go out. The light, that is. You guys can't see it, but I can. You might be able to. Maybe if it flashes. Because I think it's the light that illuminates me, so. I don't know. I just work here. Okay, I still need to collect memories. If that's still going on. I think it was up until today. 17th. So I should still have plenty of enough time. Maybe not. This is not looking good. First house I check and there's nothing here.
Gosh, look at all the grapes.
No, there's still a chance. I want all the memories I can get. Even if they're not real memories. Yes. Give me coins. I know I'm not gonna get enough to complete it, but I can get tons to start me off with, and maybe it'll stay. I don't know if that's something that's gonna, like the quest itself is gonna stick around. Or if, like, once the event's done, it's done. I read somewhere that, like, once it's done, like, it is done. But at least I got the critters out of it. That's the main thing. But, like, eventually, I'm gonna find memories other places other than the event, so I just assume.
A minute of your time?
No, I don't have time. Let's see what's in here. That's cute.
Oh, greetings, neighbor. Oh,
Eventually, I'm going to buy every outfit and every piece of clothing.
hello. Hi.
And I just don't get how I haven't already done it. This is cute. I knew that was new. Adorable. I was gonna say that's new.
Hi.
I've been getting stuff I haven't normally gotten. You never know when you're gonna need that. Hang on, I'm so sorry for moving you. There's no trophies here, is there? Gotta just make sure. Don't you worry. Gotta check every corner. Any up here? What is this? Ooh,
Hey.
already have that. I'd like to believe I don't have that, but it's saying I do, so I'm not gonna buy it.
Bye-bye now.
So that's cute.
Hi.
I was gonna say this is new.
Hey, I've got a job for
Oh,
you.
that's cute.
Oh,
I think I have all these. Yep, yep. And of course, I don't want the corner piece. I'm so picky.
I'm having so much fun.
I'm glad. Okay. It's a Mickey cloud. Yeah, point. I got the little bug. Wait, is that Eve? Evie? Eva. I always pronounce her name wrong every time. Without fail. Okay, there's already a trophy. Love to see that. Yes, love to see that. Tons of memories. Anything back here? Any sneaky little hiding ones? No? Okay. I don't really care about the money, I just care about collecting the memorabilia. We have to get the statue. It's just... it's a thing, it has to be done. There's the door. I'm not gonna unlock it yet. Oh, of course. It's always in places that I can't reach. Okay. Makes me wonder if any are over there. Like in the other area. I don't think they are. It just makes you wonder. Well, you know, 4 up here is pretty good. I'll take it. That's 4 more than what we had, right? Right. Nope. We'll start with Remy's this time. We're looking for delicious cakes that are just all over the floor. No. Oh, this music in the background. So calming. Okay. That's 1 more than what we have. I hate Moana's. It's just so vast and so big. Looks like it probably only actually spawns up here because this is where I've found all of the cakes at. But I'm like, what if it doesn't? Like, I'm such an anxious person when it comes to stuff like this. I like fear of missing out and all that. Like, what if I miss it by not looking everywhere? Every nook, every cranny must be checked. I thought about playing a little bit of Valorant today. I seen it and it kind of seemed interesting. I'm waiting to play Fortnite, or I would have just said Fortnite, but I'm waiting to play with my cousins, so. Hi! The man with 2 names. It is Disney time. I'm the same. I'm always hunting for items in every game. It's so bad. Like, I could just have left after I found the one, but I have to search everywhere for it. It's ridiculous. So, how's it going? I don't know how to word this. How's the hunt towards getting affiliate? Or is that how I should word that? I don't know. My brain's all over the place, but I hope it's going good, and I hope you're getting the viewers you need. Next time I see you on, I will definitely be there. I seen your message in the Discord, so if I see you on, I will definitely pop over. You're gonna get to affiliate. I promise. Might take just a little bit longer, but we're gonna get you there. Let me go to nope. Collection of Dreamlight. I'm only at 65 out of 200. Why is it 200? Why couldn't it be 100? Well, tomorrow is another stream in the morning, trying to get used to fall semester schedule, so doing that and some weekend streams. Okay. Well, if I am able to, I will try to pull it up while I'm at work. There's just so much to do in this game. I am genuinely overwhelmed with the amount of responsibilities that I have to do. I don't know where to start. I really don't. Just need 3 people to have me on the background, and then boom, Philly time. Okay. Well, if I can pull that off for you, I will, and I'll see if Lobster can do the same. So I turn the volume down, just put our phones to the corner, and just let it go. I might be able to do it on my work computer. I don't know, but I will try. Make 2 accounts. Just have them both streaming. I have enough to do it. Appreciate it. Of course. You're gonna get there and it's gonna be great. Trust me. And then you can start making money. And then we're all gonna get super famous and, you know. What are the goals for this game? So it's really just a relaxing game that you can just kind of do. I don't want to say whatever you want because there are limitations, of course. But the main premise is it's like another farming sim almost. Like you plant crops to make money so you can spend money at the stores, and you get all these characters throughout all of the Pixar and Disney universe or Walt Disney Studios, and you add them to your game and you can hang out with them, and it's about decorating. So you want to be the best farmer there ever was. I just want to be able to hang out with my childhood. I don't want to call them heroes, but you know, all the movies I grew up watching, I get to play with all the characters. I think that's the biggest part. Alright, I'm gonna do this. It took all of my moonstones. Sometimes I regret my decisions in life. Give a clumsy villager his favorite. I know exactly. Favorite Disney movie. Go. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Beauty and the Beast. All-time favorite Disney movie. Current favorite Disney movie has to be Zootopia. Love the movie. I have to ask that question back to you. What is your favorite Disney movie? Also,
Did you know books are the windows to the world? I wonder what the doors are.
that
Probably
is
doors.
so loud in my ear, and it just rang my eardrums. Ooh, okay. What a classic. I love Chong's scene with the naturalists. Listen. That took me like by surprise when that scene happened, because it's like a kids movie, and I was like, oh my god, this is hilarious in the pleasure pool. I couldn't. Oh my god, it was great. I don't know what it's about, that movie. I don't know. I have this thing where I cling onto. I keep looking over here because this is where chat is. My camera's over here, so I apologize. But I have this thing where I just find a movie that just vibes with my soul, and I watch it on repeat until I'm absolutely sick of it. But I've been watching this movie for like 2 years straight. Not all the time, but like I'll put it on in the background, or it's just kind of like a comfort show that I don't actually have to be looking at. I can just listen to it. Like if I go to sleep, that's usually the movie I put on, or Encanto, or just stuff like that. If I watch any other Disney movie, I want to watch it, so then I can't like actually go to sleep. And okay, well, so it's not staying up there. Okay, I know the issue, because I just seen the message up here. Treasure Planet for sure. Otherwise, Tarzan, Aladdin, or Toy Story. Aladdin is like my second favorite. Now, childhood me, Aladdin was my absolute favorite movie. I used to dress up as Jasmine all the time. And my dad at one of our county fairs won me a huge Raja plushie. I mean, he was, oh my god, he took up at least 3 shelves, like 3 shelf lengths. is how big he was. He was so huge. Oh my god, it was my favorite plush. I slept with him all the time. He was just so cute. But I was like 6 at the time, of course. But and Toy Story is a good one too. I'm sad that they're continuing on the Toy Story run. Like, it was such a good movie, and a second movie, and a third movie, and the fourth one wasn't bad either, but I think they're planning on the fifth one, and I think it should just, like, be done. Like, just move on. Create a different story. It's kind of like what they did with Cars. Cars 1 and 2 were amazing, and they come out with a third one, and I wasn't as impressed. But Incredibles, another one of my favorites. Amazing movie. Incredibles 2, probably my, like, number one out of the 2 of the series. They did such a good job with that movie. I've been obsessed with The Lion King as a kid. Went to see it in the movie theaters too many times and had, for some reason, several copies of VHS and DVD. That's great. I was too traumatized by Lion King to love it. Like, I liked Lion King, but, like, that scene with Mufasa, it hurt me as a child, and I couldn't. I always had to close my eyes when I did watch it with friends or stuff like that. I couldn't watch it. I'd have to look away, or I'd be in tears. And I'm a very emotional person, so I cry about, like, everything. Like, a minor inconvenience, I'm pretty much almost in tears. So, like, to have such, like, gut-wrenching scenes in such a beautiful movie, I just can't do it. It's crazy. Sequels can be good, but there should be a rule of 3, and that's it. I agree. Like, once you get to the third one, like, it should have been a TV series if you're gonna keep it going. Like, this should be a TV series that keeps on going, not movies. Like, 1 to 2, you really get a good idea. That third one, 9 times out of 10, depending, can either make it or break it. And then after that, it's just like, oh my god, no. Should have been a movie, or should have been a TV show. It is not getting late. It is literally 8:12 where I'm at right now. We are just starting our evening tonight. What was I doing? Oh, I need to go find Mickey. Where's your booty at? Are you going down here? No, okay. 8:12 here too, but yeah, I agree. Like, do you think that's late? I don't think 8:12 is late for me. TV series is fine. I remember Tarzan had a TV series, and I absolutely loved it. I really did. I pretty much watched it all the time. Just like Stitch, Lilo and Stitch, it had a TV series where they were, like, going around collecting. Each series was a new one of Stitch's brothers or cousins, or whatever you want to call them. Freaking loved that so much. Let's hang on. I'm gonna have to change the volume because if you talk that loud again, you're gonna blow my eardrums out. Also, let me go to my quest. Look at this. Okay, so here is my Dream Bundle quest. I bought these. Oh, Lilo and Stitch was great, and so was Tarzan. Oh my god, it was literally, I loved it so much. I don't know if I've seen any other series. And oh my god, I loved Recess. Kim Possible. Probably one of my favorites, though. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, I mean, like, you know, Kim Possible, like, yeah, 100%. Like, wanted to be her, 100%. Look at all these quests I have to do. There's just so many. Look at all these. I haven't even unlocked these yet. But look at all these. I wanted to be Ron, did you? That's actually really great. And have a Rufus of my own. I would take a rat. I don't know about a naked mole rat. I feel like there's just, like, rats are cool. I like rats. I can chill with rats. I don't know about a naked mole rat. But he was really cool. I mean, just the character in general, Rufus. He'd be my little homie. I'd be a little freaked out, but he'd be my homie. I need to give Donald his favorite stuff. Okay. Collection. Characters. Okay, I gotta write this down. Sesame seed bagel, green luminescent flower. I don't think I have access to it. Isn't there a cat that is basically a naked mole rat? Yes! Oh. We're gonna look up the name of it. I just want to call it a hairless cat. It's a sphinx. Yes. It's commonly known as the cat. No ads, I can't hear you. Oh no! Not the ads. Hold on. Let me know when you're back. I don't think you can hear me anyways. I wish it told me when ads were running. I think Dusty said she'd help me with that. Where it like shows when you're going in and out of an ad break. That way I know when to talk and when not to talk. I'm waiting. We're on pause. Hold on. Wait for it. Keep holding. You guys ever seen that commercial where they're talking, it's Carvana, and they're selling the car, and they're like, wait, not yet. Hold it. Hold it. Keep holding. Hold. Hold. And it's just like constantly, and then like at the last second, they're like, now, go, now. And then they like send it. Yeah, like that's what's happening right now. As I'm talking to myself, because if you guys are in an ad break right now, then you guys can't hear me anyways. Alright, he's back. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know what I was talking about before you left. My train of thought went with you with the ad break. But from what I can see, the cat is called a sphinx. And then they are coming out with a Moana too, and I'm not sure what the story is, and I hope it lives up to the first one, because Moana was a groundbreaking movie. I loved it very much. And yeah, I was talking about how I need to put on something that lets me know when you guys are in an ad break. That way I can stop talking and I can save that train of thought from going off the deep end. I have none of these things. These are stuff from, what do you want to call it? Oh, fair. I was gonna look up sesame seed bagel, but I have none of these items. They're all from the other side. Sesame seed bagel.
Oh,
Dreamlight Valley.
anyone here know how to have fun?
No, we don't. Okay, it is just wheat. Something else. Okay. I'm going to borrow your stove, Minnie. Don't mind me. I need wheat. Aw, thank you so much, Lobster, for resubscribing for 19 months. That's crazy. You're so sweet, and I appreciate it. You also scared the shit out of me and my ears. I just kind of like come out of nowhere, and my headset is so loud right now. Yes, sesame seed bagels. That's not a creeper. Get out of here. Aw, man. Where's it at? It's not gonna show me. But can I play it? Is it gonna work? Nope, didn't work. Okay. I still have not fixed my soundbite. We're gonna figure this out. Not today though, because I just I can't be bothered. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, anyways. Sesame seed bagel. I need to figure out where luminescent flowers are. Collection, Eternity Isle. Let's go to, is it forwarding? Oh, I have a luminescent. It's the Overlook and the Ruins. Okay, I just need to go to the Overlook and the Ruins. Can I? Alright, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. So I'll hang out later. Okay, you're fine. Two names. If you are still here, what is your least favorite Disney and or Pixar movie? Like, it doesn't have to be one that you hate, just one that you'd rank lower on your list. No, tea. These aren't luminescent flowers. Flowers. Oh, I know why. Because I'm over here. I would have to say the weakest Pixar was Cars. Really? I was gonna say Planes. I wasn't a huge fan of that movie. I just think Cars had some iconic music. Oh, well, that beats it. So you think Planes was better than Cars, or you think Planes was worse than Cars? Or, like, less liked, we'll use?
Oh, hello.
Why can't I? Planes is definitely weaker, but in fairness, I never saw it because I thought it was just kind of stupid. You change from Cars to Planes. I seen a good portion of it and I lost interest, so I didn't watch the rest of it. So I don't really know how it ends. I just know the beginning, and I know they made a sequel and then they tried to keep it going, but it wasn't it. I didn't watch the sequel because I couldn't make it through the first one. I really couldn't. A hot take, I'm not really a big fan of Cinderella. The story's cute, but I think it's a little bit overrated. So that's kind of one of my least favorite Walt Disney rather than Pixar. This one has the luminescent flowers. How do I, okay. Let's go to Dreamlight. What movie has the best music in the Disney universe? Tarzan. Hands down, Tarzan. I will sing along to every soundtrack that Disney has to offer. 100% Tarzan. I will cry my heart out to some of the most beautiful songs that Phil Collins wrote for that, and it is beautiful. Lobster, how can you hate on Pockety? Pockety. I had to look up the name of it. Strangers Like Me. And then You'll Be in My Heart's the one I'll cry my eyes out to. Also the one where they were like trashing the camp, like that was like Uh, that is the song at the beginning of the movie when you first meet Merlin. So you think Sword in the Stone? I don't know, Lobster, where your comment come in play. If it was after Man with Two Names, if you were like saying that has the best music, or if you were saying like that's like the worst movie. Honestly, I just like the movie because of all the magic and animals that were present. It was kind of fun. Okay. I don't know. I'm more of like a Disney princess Disney fan, but I love literally almost every Disney movie. I don't have it down here, and I could not bring it down because there are just so many. But one of the things that me and my grandma used to do back when she was still alive, and she died when I was 11, so of course keep this in mind, it was VHS tapes and then like the very few select DVDs that they were finally releasing. But me and my grandma used to go around and collect Disney movies, so she had all of them on VHS tapes, and she was switching them over to DVDs when she passed away. So I took that up as one of my collecting hobbies when I got older. I got all of her VHS tapes. I can't talk. And so that was me upgrading them for her, and keeping on her legacy is changing all of her old VHS tapes out to DVDs. So I have every single DVD known to man upstairs in my it's a bookshelf for movies. So I have every DVD up there. So whatever Disney movie my kid wants to watch, which now we have Disney Plus, so I mean, like, you can just pull them up at a drop of a dime. But say if something happens and, you know, Disney Plus isn't around anymore, I have every Disney movie. So if they're like, hey, I want to watch Jungle Book 2, I can go to the shelf and pull it off. And just to let you know, Jungle Book 2 was the last one I got, and it was the hardest to find. I don't know if they just did not make that many copies of the DVD or what the issue was, but it took me 4 years, 3 or 4 years to find that DVD. And I've went to pawn shops, I've went to places that sold old DVDs, I've looked online, and I could have bought it, but it was $40, and I was trying to stay under a budget, you know. But point being, that's really sweet of you for doing that. Thank you. Yeah, but they own the content and can always take it off the platform. It's better to have physical copies of them too. Exactly. Which one? I don't know what you're referencing because I talked about way too much in that last like 5 seconds. If you're talking about what movie took me too long, Jungle Book 2. Because I don't get it. Jungle Book 2, I thought was something that people know. The pawn shop search. So I went to like place just Cashland, Barnes and Noble. I even tried looking at. I know they were probably more newer stuff and it wasn't reused, but you never know where you might find stuff. I tried looking at half-price bookstores. God, I'm trying to think of some of the other places. Like, I remember finding it. I freaked out. Lobster was with me. I about lost my freaking head. It was just an amazing feeling to find it. It was like all of my life I'd been searching for something and I finally found it. And then at the same time, it was also gut-wrenching because I'm like, oh my god, the one thing that I've been searching for so long, I've just now found it and I've completed it, so what do I do now? But now I'm on to the newer ones that have been released. I've been focused so hard on all the older ones that I have lost track of all the new ones that's been released. So that's now my new priority, is buying those ones. But yeah, it's the pawn shop search for Jungle Book 2. Not the first one, because I had the first one. The second one was ridiculous. I also joined, it's no longer a thing anymore, but they had a Disney movie club, and they had almost all of the older ones. And I joined this club thinking I was able to find it, and I actually found Lady and the Tramp 2, which I didn't know they made a second. They made a Tarzan 2. I don't know if you know that because you like Tarzan, Man with Two Names. But they have a Tarzan 2. Didn't watch it, need to. A lot of other stuff that I didn't realize. I'm still missing a few Tinkerbell movies. They're kind of like off to my subcategory, but like as for like main Disney movies that everyone would know and want to watch, I have them all. Now it's on to Marvel, and collecting the whole Marvel Universe DVDs. So if I do have a boy, when I have kids, and he wants to watch all the Marvel series, or even the girl, like my cousin absolutely loves Iron Man. So like my children in general, when I get to that point of having them in my life and they get old enough and want to start watching it, I want to be able to have all those DVDs. So that way when they're like, hey, I want to watch Iron Man, I want to watch the full set, and I'll be like, I got you, and I can pull them out and we can have a whole entire day of nothing but watching movies. And that is just my goal for life, is to be the house to have it all. I know I'll never have it all, but you get the point. Yeah, that took a lot of breath and energy out of me, and thank you for listening to me. Alright, mine 4 rock spots and glittering dunes. Glittering dunes. Oh, well, okay. Thank you for coming to my Disney TED Talk. There's a snake. I agree on the concept. My mom still has all the VHS and some DVDs, so whenever I want to go back and show my kids and her grandkids, I'll basically have a library to pick from. And we still have a couple VHS players to be able to watch them on. Oh, that's amazing. See, I have a VHS player, but like some of my which they're super easy to find now. Like Half Price Bookstore has like a whole entire section of sorry, I just got lost in the glittering dudes, but they have a whole entire section of VHS tapes that you can buy, and they're super cheap. Oh, Goodwill was another place I went and looked for. Surprisingly, did not find much there. But yeah, that's the same. That's exactly what I want. I want to be able to have them, so when my kid's like, hey, I'll be like, absolutely anything for you. Well, that's not going to be helpful. I didn't even... Did I fish? I did fish. I fished last night. I was doing this. Okay, I just need to mine 4 rock spots. No need to think too hard into this. There is one. Really? I should look all the way around. Where am I at? There I am. Man, my girl's kind of creepy sometimes. Okay, catch 3 fish in Ancient Landing. What was that demonic chanting? That is my... That thing over there. That lady. My alter ego. That is the demonic chanting, and I don't get why she'd be like that sometimes. She's kind of creepy. This is my inner child. Prepare a 3-star meal or better. And catch 3 fish in Ancient Landing. No. She's kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
Need anything from the market? Just come see me.
They create.
I have to change the volume. It's gonna blow my eardrums out every time. Okay. Alright, let's go catch fish. Okay, there's one. I have to catch 3. I'm telling you. Ursula. Technically Vanessa. Okay, we need to get this up to 6,000. I just don't have the time to do all of these quests, and like some of this stuff is just ridiculous. Like some of them's easy, but some of them's kind of hard. Bring a friend their favorite gift. Harvest 3 Eternity Isle spices. It's not a spice. One. They were specific. It has to be a spice. Okay, not over here. Got it.
I need to talk to you.
Well, no. I don't have time to talk. Boom. Gotcha. You have a daily discussion. Where is a person?
Did you know books are the windows to the world?
Oh,
I
please
wonder
don't
what
yell.
the doors are. Probably doors.
okay. I was like, oh, what?
The night is young,
Huh?
and I'm just getting started.
Hands down, this is the
Discussion. Take a picture.
Come on, we've got so much to do.
Oh my god. Goofy, please. Spare me. Sell 2 fish. I can do that. See, some of this stuff is easy. Others are not. Alright.
Hey there.
Let's sell. There you go. Have my robot fish. Sell. Okay, we're up to 2,000. We're doing great. Gained 500 star coins. We can sell some more stuff. Goofy, come on.
Howdy.
Oh, no. Sell.
This place is the cat.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Find one time bending gift. Okay. Perfect. Okay. When I scramble coin against Prince Eric. Well, where's Prince Eric? Is he over here or is he at the other place? There's so many places people can be. Okay, let's go to plaza. He has to be here. Gotta win. Let's scramble hunt against him. Oh, Prince Eric. My beach is a mess. Hello.
I hope you have a good evening.
I appreciate that.
Hello.
We need to talk. Okay, he's level 2. I'm never gonna beat him. If someone could figure out how to win this for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. Destroy all surrounding obstacles at the end of the movement. I haven't played with him yet before. So this one moves 3s, entry points at corners. I think he's a good standard. We have places a silver coin on his previous tile at the end of his movement. You can kind of use this like back and forth. Step 1, get good. Listen here, man with 2 names. I'm trying to get good. It's not that easy. Simba. They all have, like, each piece has different movements. And you're going up against a freaking computer. And I suck. It's just plain and simple. I might try him and then do Scrooge. I could start him out over here and then just kind of keep like this thing going. Believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, I'll try. Okay, so now we need to add in another one. Border, 1, 2, 3. But I don't want him near. Ooh, interesting. Okay, Flynn, you're gonna move there. Simba. This is what happens. does she do? Oh, that could be good and bad. That could be good and bad. Okay. And then him. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Oh my god, I beat him. Hallelujah. That never happens. I just want you to know that. I normally get my butt handed to me. Oh no. Leave. Yeah, I want to leave. I don't want to rematch that.
This valley is pretty great.
If I have to beat him in Eternity Isle, I'm going to lose my mind. I better get that. You know what? I think I'm done playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I just... Really? Did that really just happen? I just... Okay. Wait. I don't know. I need to figure out how to make a banana split. I'm not over that, even in the slightest. I'm actually really upset by that. That really upset me. I don't know. I beat him fair and square by 1 coin that I know I'm not going to normally be able to beat him by, and there's no way I'm going to bring him back just to be able to beat him. Like, I'm very upsetty spaghetti that did not count. And I kind of just knew. I knew in the back of my head that was not going to work, but guess who really just thought it was going to work? Me. I thought it was going to work. Now I gotta beat a gosh dang banana split to a gosh dang monkey. I need to change my outfit while I'm at it. I can't believe that just happened. I should have known that was going to happen, but I can't believe that just happened. I'm not gonna get over that for quite some time. Are you really just running? You're adorable, and I'm glad you like this. I'm so glad you like that. I did this. What to feed a capybara? They like cabbage. This is ridiculous. Is cabbage something that I'm growing? I have a whole bunch of this stuff over here. Let's go see. I still can't believe that. Like, the audacity of Prince Eric to let me win and it didn't count. That's 500, you know? Like, that's gonna get me halfway to 1,000. I think this is just celery. Yeah, none of that's cabbage. Will you eat celery if I give it to you? There is a stall right there. Maybe I can buy it. Man, that really just bites. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Okay, go back out this way. I need to go down this way.
Hey there! Sure is a pretty night.
Let me upgrade it.
Oh, greetings, Nip. Good.
Oh, are you gonna be another stall where it's just seeds?
Hey!
Please, 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 let it be a cabbage so that I can...
How about a wee bit of conversation?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it to scream. It's not. I'm not gonna do it. Am I thinking about it? Absolutely. Am I gonna do it? No.
Good to see you.
Let's buy. That's excessive.
Hey!
That's a potato.
Wow!
I already have tomatoes.
Oh, great to see you.
I am just so upset about that. Okay, so they said about capybaras that while capybaras will like food items such as yams, their favorite food is actually cabbages, which is a vegetable. Well, I believe I was growing yams over here. Nope. And I am persistent and I am stubborn. Let's just double check real quick. Nope, just all freaking seeds. Let's just feed it a gosh darn yam and be over with this. What a nice yam. Okay, I think there was one over here. I somewhat think that little guy was just chilling. Okay. I thought he didn't like it, and I was also going to get upset. Alright, we're getting there. Okay. Bring a friend their favorite gift. What is one that's super easy? Characters. Seafood salad. I can make that, and she's over this way. She is. Okay. I'm gonna snag her up and have her be my friend.
Bonjour.
Alright, let's hang out. Okay.
Oh, hey, it's you.
I never should have bought the upgrade. Like, the expansion pass. Like, I know that now, but that was a terrible idea. Seafood salad. Not yummy yummy. Quit using my clams. I don't have much left. Okay. You like this. You have this. Stop. Seafood salad. Oh my gosh, I leveled her up. Oh, eventually I'm gonna get her dressed when I decide to do her quest line. Okay, prepare 2 meals. I need to prepare 1 more. Let's just do a quick one. Ooh, I could just do chocolate waffles and give it to her. Chocolate. No, I don't have chocolate waffles. That's cool. Then let's just do... Didn't say what it had to be. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. 5 vegetables, plant 5 vegetables on eternity aisle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's do cabbage. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Glittering dudes and wilding tangles. 3 splinters of fate.
For tonight's late night snack, I'm thinking sulfur and eggs.
Fate. Bring 2 gifts. Does it say what gifts they have to be? I could just be giving you something. I know you're not very happy about this.
Uh-huh.
You want to have a piece of celery.
Oh.
Wonder what sort of
It didn't have to be. If I could. Okay. You know what? Take
I
it later.
love how every day here is
Alright, let's go to the plaza. Let's go get Eric. Let's bring him to the other side, and then we'll beat him once and for all. Eric's at his house. You are coming with me, mister. Where you at? I swear. It says you're home. The last time I checked, unless you're hiding in a corner somewhere, you're not home. Guess I'm gonna get beat again. Oh my god, it's not there anymore. Well, where the heck is he? Oh my god, he's on the other side, isn't he?
there are so many possibilities.
a minute of your time?
Is there anybody in here? Okay, so he's Oh my god, there you were.
Have you ever heard Ariel sing?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
amazing.
she has
Thank
the
you.
most
Let's hang out.
beautiful voice.
Okay, we're going somewhere. We're going to the docks. I am beating you, fair and square, in some scramble coin. Alright. I'm choosing the same figurines. I think I'm gonna not love with this one, but and then we're gonna get him maxing out over here in the corner. And keep going back and forth because as long as he can get one, that's all that matters. Huh. Interesting. Get him to go up that way. Okay, we're losing. She's sideways. Oh no, I made the wrong decision. That's okay. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not winning this one. She's gonna get that. So I can at least get this one. And he can at least get this one. I hate that sound. I don't want to earn rewards, I want to win. Okay. I had to bring back my dream team. I had Simba. I normally play with Cogsworth. Why'd you go over here? No, it's not the time for him. Corners. And I am. Oh my god. Oh, thank God. Okay. That's fine. I just want the rewards that's gonna come from this. Ice cream coin. Win. Oh my god, I got it. Okay. I get it. What are you showing me that I haven't already seen? All of this? Yes, I get it. Okay, now I need to go to... I'm right here. Okay. Great, love this. They're so pretty. Okay. I'm only doing 10 of them. keep going with this one. Especially if it's the capybara's favorite, then we're gonna need it, right? These ruins, so impressive. I feel so small when I walk amidst them. It's that Gaston storyline. What's that? Yeah, it's still strawberries. I'm not gonna get green ones, are. Alright, am I? Of course not. Why would I? What is that? Oh god, yes, okay. Okay, I got the pretzel. So mystical. Interesting. Very pretty. Some of the stuff I'm like, There's more? Oh my goodness. I had to pay somebody to help me with this. Could you just constantly do stuff so that way I can...
I'm just living the dream.
Are you? Okay. Collection. Characters. It's a Donald, isn't it? Yes, Grimos of a Piranha. Nope, collection. Turning Isles, good fish. The lagoon. Map. I don't have the lagoon open. How much is it going to take for that? Probably too much. I already lost my mind over the other. I mean, it didn't take much, but you get the point. Which way's the lagoon? The sun feeds everything, including me. Out in the world, I've blossomed too. Though you always wanted me at home with you. That's so much. Leads me to the promenade. Need the lagoon. It's so expensive. Why can't I buy dust? Okay, well. Where's Donald? Donald over here. No, Scrooge is, but Donald is not. Okay, let's go to the plaza. He's pretty much always in there. This is ridiculous. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet.
Think I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Okay, where you at? Oh my god, you're not even in here. Are you doing the same thing? Do you think this is funny, Donald? Okay, there you are. God. Let's do this. Nope, not what I meant to do. This is not the bagel that. Give you where's the bagel? There it is. I have something to give you. Green luminescent flower. I do not have a prawn, so. Okay. Well. Is he not the clumsy villager? Who's the clumsy villager? It's Goofy. Donald trips over his feet, but yeah, he's not clumsy. His better not be something crazy. Shad, cumin, citrine. I can do the cumin and the citrine. I don't know about the shad. I've caught one. Wait. Like I sold both of them. I have to go back to my house anyways. We'll go check. Gotta get citrine. Gotta go get citrine. Have to get another chest. And then citrine. Okay, I guess I had everything for Goofy, and I didn't. What you doing back there? Oh my god. Okay. You are married to Ariel. You have got to be more faithful. No, he's not even here. I challenged him. There's Goofy. Is he like stuck? Okay. Alright, I don't want to hang out with you anymore.
I hope Max is doing okay without me.
I am sure.
It's getting late.
It is not getting late. Oh my god, where's Goofy? You know what? No, I don't have time for your puzzle questions. Now I understand why the Forgotten got so angry with all these people. It becomes too much.
Sure is a pretty night.
Is it?
Oh. Whoa.
I guess it makes sense as to why he's a clumsy villager, but I'm still upset. Chat with a robot with a collection. You. There you are. I'm so sorry, I'm skipping past this. Okay. I've had one talk. Serve up dishes. I can't do that multiple days, or I have to do that in multiple days, so we'll do the first half today. Oh, is there any of them here today that normally isn't? No, they're not here today. I'm pretty sure there are like times that I'm at work and I can't. Okay, we have smoked peanuts and angler fish, boba tea. Oh, this sounds so good. Peanut butter waffles. Anyone down here? Okay. No, okay. Let's go make all this stuff. Smoked peanut and anglerfish. Okay. Cheesy beets. Boba tea. Okay. Peanut butter waffles. Can you not yell in my ear? Thank you. Much appreciated. Peanut butter waffles.
Yeah!
Aloha!
Oh, you're so cute. I love you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, hi. Yeah! Thank you so much. Hello, my friend. Goodbye.
let's check it out. Okay, 6, 1 out of 2. I can do that eventually. Same. It's pretty easy. Get crafty. I gotta make stuff. What the heck? Alright, let's go to save. Let's quit game. Oops. That was supposed to go to... John even no camera. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. I'm gonna end it here. Mostly because that just made me very angry. Not that angry. Sorry, I'm looking to see if I can find somebody. Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, Mickey's house?
So adorable. Okay. Ooh, slash raid. Why is it in all caps? Man, strawberry underscore. That's not gonna work. Okay, it's giving me fits, and I need to get off of here. That way I can go decompress and not be all. And Disney Dreamlight Valley is supposed to be my de-stressor, my decompressing game, de-stressing game. I don't know what's going on with me right now. I can't talk, and the words aren't making sense. It's a whole thing. I got myself all worked up over the fact that I had to play Scramble Coin again, and I hate that game. I hate it so much. It's so cute that they added a game to play with villagers, and it's something unique, and it's something that's never been, you know, seen before. It's like Disney's own thing, but I hate it because it's kind of challenging. If you don't have all the pieces, which you have to play to get the pieces, it's kind of hard, but it's a whole thing. Anyways, we did what we were able to do today, and I thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with me today and watching me play some Disney Dreamlight Valley. I am so sorry we did not unlock the door for Mulan. I am just not ready for that responsibility yet. I have too much on my plate at Disney Dreamlight Valley, so we need to play a lot more together so we can kind of work this out and take it step by step. I need to create like a chart of like things I need to get done. I need to spend a lot more time in Eternity Isle because I need a lot more of the time. I don't know what it's called, but you guys understand. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I should be streaming Sunday, depending. If not with the fam, then by myself. Might be Terraria. If not, we'll play Disney Dreamlight Valley. Maybe some Fortnite. But we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate you guys so much. And you guys have a wonderful evening. And I will talk to you guys soon. So thank you so much for watching. We'll save you a seat. See you next time. Much love, Raquel.